Okay.
I am now.
All right. So here's the thing. We're here on the set of Poker2Nite. We're backstage.
I was trying to do it more nonchalant, like we're in the middle of the conversation.
What argument? No, I'm going to explain to people what the argument is.
I'm trying to put you guys in the light so you're seeable.
We're backstage at Poker2Nite, and I wrote a joke for the Weekly Misdeal that had Subway as a setup, and I asked Huff to help me come up with a punchline. And Huff's like, oh, Darver Moon refused the Subway deal until they bring back the U-Cut. Okay, and U-Cut is this thing they used to do at Subway where they would cut out the middle of the bread, and they would stuff the meat inside rather than cutting the bread out completely. And both our executives...
It was what made Subway Subway at the beginning.
Yes, he was getting the U-Cut. It was great. I'm not arguing that point.
Okay.
I love the U-Cut. I wish that they...
You knew what it was. That's the thing.
I knew what the U-Cut was. I don't know why you're
taking the other side of this argument now. You knew what the U-Cut was.
So I knew what the U-Cut was, but when I sent out the scripts, our executive producer didn't know what the U-Cut was. Our Dana Workman, the girl who's...
producer doesn't know that my ties are fly.
All right.
I didn't know what the U-Cut was either.
Seabach didn't know what the U-Cut was, and the girl that is... this is our editor, David, by the way. The girl that's supposed to deliver the line, Dana, she did not know what the U-Cut was.
Oh, big shocker.
And so,
a girl
of
who weighs
course-
100 pounds doesn't know what the U-Cut is. Shocker.
So of course when I'm sitting here doing the read with the guy in charge of the show, and he goes, what is this? And it's the lead joke to this segment. The opening joke is supposed to be the strongest joke of the entire segment. He doesn't know what it is. I go, you know what? It's time to change that.
Well, no, hold on. That's if you believe Stapes that he didn't just want to cut my joke, and that in fact he was at a table read with the guy who's in charge of the show. Who
That's made it up.
That's if you.
There's a little too much Huff in this script.
If you're willing to suspend disbelief, then yeah, okay. So it happened like
now,
that.
I will say I do have a history of changing Huff's jokes no matter what, every single time, even if I had to change one word.
Right, exactly.
Or the inflection on one word.
So I took it to Twitter, and I asked people on Twitter whether or not they remember the U-Cut. I said, settle the bet. If you remember the U-Cut, do you remember the U-Cut from Subway? Reply me, please. Since last night, I've gotten probably 50 answers.
50 answers.
50 answers, all of people who, of course, remember the U-Cut.
Okay,
I think you're overstating 50 personally.
I'm not. All right, you want to
He's
read every
counting
single
50.
one?
I'm just saying, I doubt that you actually have 50.
And then also, but by the way, how many Twitter followers do you have, Scott?
A little over 1,000.
Oh wow, so you got 0.5%.
That's pretty...
You got 0.5% of people to reply me. Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
A little over 1,050 is not.
People remember. The thing about it is that people remember it. People remember it, and
Just simple
they're
math.
passionate about it.
So I would love to write jokes that only 5% of the country gets, but unfortunately, I need to aim a little higher than that.
Do you remember when you used to be able to ask them to cut the sub the old way? I hate the flat cut.
Oh, you're
So
fine,
not only do people remember the U-Cut, they love the U-Cut, and the joke
I get it.
works.
I got it.
And
I left. I put U-Cut back in the joke. Okay. When you
and-
watch Poker2Nite Wednesday at 11 o'clock, the U-Cut joke is back in it. It's not the same way, but there is still a U-Cut reference in the show.
And in
All right?
summation.
Even Jared Berger, who is obviously pretty young, says, even I remember it. I saw someone request it a couple years ago. Also, I miss when Subway had Italian dressing.
And in summation...
Should I just read some of my tweets? What are we
Okay,
doing?
we're going to
What are we
summate it
doing?
if you don't give me an answer.
In summation, my joke should have stayed, and the fact that you put it in at the end is a little nod of the cap. But the point is, most people remember the U-Cut. We should ask the people in the studio if they remember the U-Cut.
Alright, we'll be back with more from Poker2Nite.
What's the song they play when he walks through the pit?
Alright, everybody, we're here in Fastlane Studios here in Burbank. Coming in, checking everybody. Out, hello. We still haven't done an episode, and I'm terribly paranoid. So here's the control room.
Pan, zoom, pan.
Here's the set. So not bad. There's Randy and Mark from Bluff. Green screen. These are the men that make the magic happen right here. These are the men that make the magic happen.
Trying anyways.
We attempt to come and fuck it up, but they attempt to make it
I think it
all
might be
work.
the other way around.
No, believe me, it won't be when we start. Over here's the interview segment. Right? This is the part that we might be decent at, but we'll see. So pretty sweet, all in all.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
That interview was shot about 11 seconds after his win. He immediately went to work doing live interviews. He's already accepted a number of mainstream TV appearances. I'm pretty sure he's on Letterman right now. His willingness to step into the spotlight makes me think he's going to be a good ambassador for the game. But Joe, is it fair that winning the main event now basically comes with a job?
Well, the fact is that it does come with a job, Scott. But it's a pretty...
Hey,
This is the
what's
man
up?
right here.
What's
that's,
up?
That's the man that makes the magic happen.
Yeah, right.
Finished for the day, Poker Road. One show in the bag. It was not always pretty. It was not always nice. but we got it done.
In the end, it will look great.
Thanks to this man, in the end, it's gonna look all right.
In the end, it will look great.
He's given us his word
Yes.
and his address. So if he makes us look bad, we're gonna come hunt him down. That's it. Talk to you soon.